And I think
I can do an Irish accent as well.
Can you?
Yeah, do you want to hear it?
As in Republic of Ireland?
Northern Ireland.
No, I can hear that you can do a little bit
No,
of
but I can do a better one.
No, I'd rather hear...
Steak meat, like... I'm a fucking steak meat walking around the streets of Belfast. Walking around the streets of Belfast, steak meat, like... Motherfucker, what's really fresh flesh?
Right, so... Have you ever marched in the Shankill Road?
No. You see, you could be innovative.
Like Tony Osaba in Porridge.
Yeah,
you know,
and throw me into that film and people will be like, this is genius.
You have just missed one round of auditions, so
what
you
was that
arrived
for?
just too late for the Paisley film. There were auditions last Friday and Saturday. This is why you've heard about it. You've heard about it just after the event, but you've only met me today.
Some guy he was rubbish. I'm...
It's good to know that you're better than other people, but at the same time, give me an opportunity to prove that for the right jobs, and don't worry about particular jobs. I will tell you the ones that you're right for. Yeah,
Duncan, Patrick Duncan.
Yes, we've had Patsy, Dunks, Pat,
Good old
Patrick
Dunkers.
Duncan, yes, me.
It's been an emotional journey of self-discovery here today, and to end this period of passion, I'll leave you with this. Life's a stage, and it's empty without me. Check yourself.
I thought you were going to say the speech from Jake was in As You Like It.
William Shatner dropped that bomb. Did you like it?
Shatner and Shakespeare. What a combination. We've settled on Peter Rethin, and I think that that's probably a name that could go. And I think he was right, actually, about the length of it being too long. But Pete R was too short. So we reached a compromise, which is what you do as an actor and agent in a relationship.
I think Pete R got the edge on the day because it's short, it's memorable, and if you combine them together, you get my first name, Peter.
He's going to have an opportunity to exploit the different kinds of ethnicities that we in the West know nothing about. So I wanted to get the facts right so that I could ascertain how to sell him in his different ethnicities.
From the Antrim Road, North Belfast, and the closest to come to the east is ordering a takeaway. But if it means rolling in more Benjamins, then I'm going to milk it for all it's worth, you know?
Actually, he would be an addition to my books. I've nobody remotely like him. So I'm prepared to give it a go.
Yeah, I think I'll consider Duncan's offer. But like I said to him, nothing in this business is guaranteed.
He's a cheeky chappy, and actually people quite like that. But he also interrupts, so he needs to improve his listening skills. And he needs to listen to directors because they have a lot to teach him. Sometimes it's not how good you think you are, it's how good other people think you are, and you have to decide whether they are right.
But I told him he'd go far, so I hope he took that on board. He's a good guy. I'd say we're two relatively good-looking guys. So
very good-looking.
Yeah. I mean, especially for me, like.
Let's go for a drink.
Yeah, nah, maybe later.
Okay.
What I was gonna say, is that enough to get you by in the acting industry?
No, that's enough to maybe get you a look in the door of a model agency.
So I'm kind of screwed then?
No, you might have loads of talent as an actor. Okay, Pete, so this is our stage, okay? And this is what we obviously traditionally think of as the actor's space, right?
Yep.
But actually, when you're working on film, you know, we think that we're addressing an audience like this size, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're in theatre, there might be an oil doll at the back 60 foot away. So one has to project in order that she will hear what we're saying. And all that kind of stuff. I'm just sending that up, obviously, because wouldn't act as hammy as that in real life. But the point there is that, you know, you're trying to make everything big, and you're making the voice carry, you're making your gestures carry.
So is this for theatre?
Okay, my man, for theatre, okay?
Yeah.
But we're talking about a medium whereby we're maybe right in. Could you come in, Barry, on a close-up here? So now come across to me for my close-up. And if I was to do theatre acting like this, that would look absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Because actually, we're in somebody's living room now, and we're just sharing intimate space. So I should be talking with the camera, with yourself, in exactly the way that we would in real life. Yeah. If you look at Goodfellas, okay, there's the baddie, Paulie is the head of the gangster mob. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Well, he's really wonderful because...
I don't know if I've seen that.
Well, we'll check it out. I mean, it's a really good film. Hey, fuck you, Joey. All this.
Now, I'm an Asian guy, yeah. I look Asian. When people hear me speak, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, he's an Asian guy and he's speaking with a Northern Irish.
It sends all these things in their head, and it's it can throw me off roles, I find. Because I find myself usually getting parts for either a terrorist.
No kidding. You're Asian and you're from here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a double whammy.
It does screw me up a bit, yeah.
Barry, can you come round and stay on Peter while I'm talking? Okay. The whole thing is, you know... For fuck's sake. Right, you didn't know I was going to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you couldn't have mocked that reaction. Okay, now I have your full attention. As the camera will see, you're listening very attentively.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows it.
Now the problem is,
how did you know that? Like,
the problem is that when you're doing a scene, as Brian is going to run through with you, you're going to shoot a scene in master. You maybe do 5 takes of it in a master frame, and then angles on you, and then a tighter angle on you, and then reverses, angles on me, and tighter angle on me, and then maybe cutaways. So you've maybe done the whole thing 30 times. And actually what's going to happen is you know everything that's happening and in your autopilot.
Yeah.
What happens then is you stop listening.
Right.
Okay. Now, that's why I did that, because whenever the camera is now watching you listen.
Yeah.
And it's a very hard thing to do when you're acting. You've got to think about all these other things. I might have to deliver a line here, then come over here, pull out a wallet, allow the camera to come in for a close-up. Yeah. Okay. While I'm staying in character, then come over and give you a tenner.
Cheers.
Okay? Yeah. So can you think about how many technical things there might have to be? Yeah, I do.
Did you have to kiss a bloke ever?
I've never had to kiss a bloke, but
would you do it?
Yes.
For how much?
Whatever. The point is, you're not doing it as a sexual act. You're doing it as part of your job.
It's acting.
So if you're required, you know, you've got to show up and do your job, whether it's something you want to do or whether it's something you're not. And you're just professional about it. What you should really do is understand what's going on internally and the emotions of the person, and that's going to inform how they would say, "Come here." You think, how many different ways can you say, "Come here"? Or if it was an intimate thing.
Oh, nah.
You see, that's where you have to be prepared to jump in.
Yeah, just straight away.
Yeah.
What, you want me to say it to you intimately?
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
No, you see?
Yeah, it's like American accent. That was cool.
But you know why you did an American accent?
Nervousness.
Yes, and do you know why? Because you
gay, isn't it?
Yeah, because you wanted
but
to.
It's like I'm not used to that. Like.
But that's what I'm saying. You wanted to let me know this isn't who I am. Yeah. And that's why you put a false accent on. It's very, very difficult just to be genuine and say, "Come here." Come here. Yeah, you did it there. Yeah. You did it. You did it perfectly. You did it perfectly.
And the camera fucking wasn't looking at me as well.
But it's really difficult. I worked for 13 years as a jobbing actor. Probably the highlight was working with Paul Greengrass in Bloody Sunday. Did some stuff for Channel 4's Bremner, Bird and Fortune. Commercials for Guinness, Coldflow, Harp, Hennessy, Northern Bank, etc. A lot of TV stuff.
I've done Christmas panto, pub karaoke. See the difference between me and Gildea is, yeah, sure, 30 years, but I'm undiscovered talent.
Extremely hard to get into. It's great fun, but you know, it's not generally very well paid and stuff as well. So you need to be clear, you know, about why you're doing it. You know, if you feel passionate about it, you really have a buzz for it, and it's in your blood, then go for it. But if you are kidding yourself that it's going to be a shortcut to being, you know, rich and famous, I would just say, look, you know, wake up and smell the coffee.
Did he really say that?